We rarely give a second thought to the act of breathing. It is something our bodies perform automatically, roughly 22,000 times a day, completely in the background of our lives. Because it happens without our conscious effort, it is easy to overlook how much our breathing mechanics change as the decades pass. As we cross into our 60s, the delicate air sacs deep within our lungs naturally lose some of their elastic recoil, and the chest wall becomes a bit stiffer. Without realizing it, many older adults fall into a habit of shallow chest breathing, using only the very top portion of their lungs. This shallow breathing leaves stale, carbon dioxide-rich air trapped at the base of the lungs, making less room for fresh oxygen to enter. This internal oxygen deficit is the hidden culprit behind that mysterious afternoon fatigue, that feeling of being completely winded after climbing a basic flight of stairs, or the mental fog that leaves you feeling sluggish. The incredible news is that your lungs can be retrained. By practicing targeted, mindful breathing exercises, you can actively clear out that trapped air, reinflate your dormant air sacs, and unlock a massive flood of natural, clean energy that revitalizes your entire body. 1. The pursed lip oxygen recharge. When your lungs lose a bit of their natural elasticity, the tiny airways have a tendency to collapse inward when you exhale, trapping stale air inside. The pursed lip breathing technique is a clinically proven method used by respiratory therapists to prevent this collapse. By creating a gentle, controlled resistance as you breathe out, you maintain a positive pressure inside your airways. This pressure keeps the breathing passages wide open for longer, allowing your lungs to completely empty out old air and maximize the absorption of fresh, incoming oxygen. Imagine walking up a gentle hill on a sunny afternoon and suddenly feeling a tight, panicky sensation in your chest, forcing you to stop completely just to catch your breath. This happens because your lungs are full of trapped air, leaving no room for a fresh breath. To fix this instantly, sit tall in a comfortable chair and relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 2, letting the air cool your nasal passages. Then, pucker your lips together gently, as if you were about to blow out a birthday candle or whistle a tune. Exhale slowly and smoothly through your pursed lips for a count of 4. This simple rule, exhaling for twice as long as you inhale, completely flushes the lungs, dropping your heart rate and delivering an immediate burst of mental clarity. 2. The diaphragmatic core expansion, belly breathing. The diaphragm is a large, dome-shaped muscle sitting directly beneath your lungs, designed to do 80% of the heavy lifting when it comes to breathing. However, years of stress and poor posture cause many adults to stop using it entirely, relying instead on the small muscles in the neck and shoulders to pull the chest upward. This inefficient pattern forces your body to work twice as hard for every breath, locking your nervous system into a continuous state of low-grade physical stress that drains your daily energy reserves. Consider the feeling of sitting at your desk or looking at a screen and noticing that your shoulders are hiked up toward your ears and your neck feels incredibly tight and achy by the end of the day. This is a classic sign of chest breathing. To retrain your primary breathing muscle, lie flat on your back on a comfortable bed or sofa with your knees slightly bent. Place your right hand flat on your upper chest and your left hand flat on your belly, right below your rib cage. Inhale deeply through your nose, focusing entirely on directing the air deep into your torso so that your left hand rises high while your right hand stays completely still. Exhale slowly, letting your belly sink back down. Practicing this belly expansion for 5 minutes every morning wakes up your deep lung segments and floods your bloodstream with oxygen-rich energy. 3. The 4-7-8 deep cellular decompression. Your nervous system has a direct, physical control switch, and it is entirely governed by the rhythm of your breath. When you experience a sudden wave of physical fatigue or mental stress, your body enters a mild fight-or-flight state, which causes your breathing to become rapid and erratic. The 4-7-8 breathing technique, developed by integrative medical experts, acts as a natural tranquilizer for the nervous system, forcing your brain to transition into a calm, highly efficient energy-saving mode that repairs cellular tissue. Picture lying awake in bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, your mind racing about tomorrow's to-do list, feeling your heart beat rapidly while your body feels utterly exhausted but unable to rest. This internal restlessness drains the energy you need for the next day. To reset your system, sit up with your spine straight. Empty all the air from your lungs. Then inhale quietly through your nose for a steady count of 4. Hold your breath entirely for a count of 7, allowing the oxygen to fully saturate your blood cells. Finally, make a soft whoosh sound as you exhale completely through your mouth for a count of 8. Completing 4 full cycles of this rhythm instantly dissolves physical tension, balancing your internal chemistry so you can wake up feeling genuinely refreshed. 4. The segmented ribcage expansion, intercostal stretch. Your lungs are housed inside a protective cage made of 12 pairs of ribs, connected by a network of small muscles called intercostals. Over time, a sedentary lifestyle or hours of slouched sitting causes these side chest muscles to shorten and tighten, physically locking your ribcage down like a tight corset. When your ribcage cannot expand outward to the sides, your lungs cannot expand to their full physical capacity, limiting the amount of energy-producing oxygen your body can take in. Think about trying to take a deep, satisfying breath, only to feel a tight, restrictive binding sensation around your mid-back and sides, as if your chest simply hits a solid wall and cannot open any further. To break through this structural restriction, sit tall on a firm chair with your feet flat on the floor. Place the palms of both hands flat against the very sides of your ribs, just above your waist. As you take a deep, slow breath in through your nose, actively push your ribs outward against the gentle pressure of your hands, feeling your chest widen laterally like an accordion. Hold that wide expansion for 2 seconds, then exhale completely through your mouth, letting your hands gently guide your ribs back inward. This lateral stretch unglues the tight side muscles, immediately increasing your lung capacity. 5. The humming resonant cleansing breath. One of the most fascinating discoveries in modern respiratory science is the role of nitric oxide, a helpful molecule produced naturally in your nasal passages. Nitric oxide acts as a powerful vasodilator, meaning it relaxes and widens your blood vessels, allowing oxygen to be transported through your body with incredible efficiency. When you breathe through your mouth, you completely miss out on this molecule. However, adding a soft, vibrating hum to your exhalation increases the production of nitric oxide in your nasal cavity by up to 15 times, clearing your airways and boosting cellular energy. Imagine sitting down in the afternoon and feeling a heavy wave of sluggishness wash over you, where your eyelids feel heavy and you find yourself reaching for a 3rd cup of coffee just to keep going. Instead of a temporary caffeine jolt, you can use nasal resonance to wake up your brain. Sit comfortably with your spine tall and close your mouth. Take a deep, slow breath in through your nose, letting your belly expand. As you exhale, keep your lips closed and make a sustained, gentle humming sound, like a long MMM, until your lungs are completely empty. Feel the soothing vibration in your face, chest, and throat. Repeating this resonant hum 10 times dilates the blood vessels in your lungs, allowing your body to absorb oxygen effortlessly and clearing away afternoon brain fog. Reclaiming your natural energy reserve. Your respiratory health is not a fixed, declining metric that you simply have to watch slip away as you get older. Your lungs and the muscles that support them are incredibly adaptable, responding directly to the specific exercises and attention you give them. If you allow your breathing to remain shallow and restricted, your daily energy will continue to fade. But the moment you introduce these simple, daily breathing practices, you clear out the stale air, unlock your chest structures, and tap into an abundant, natural energy source that keeps you feeling vibrant, active, and fully independent. If you found this breath-strengthening guide valuable and want to learn the exact physical routines that work alongside your lungs to keep your entire body strong and steady, make sure to explore the related guides on this channel.